Hello, collective. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all messages this week. Let's see what's coming in for you guys this week. Let's see what's coming in for you guys. Spirit protect me and the collective as I do their reading. Let it go back to the person that sent it, as well as bringing negativity. Let it go back to the person that sent it, I pray. Let the collective get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen and amen. So let's see what's coming in for y'all collective this week. We have her strong bonds. So someone could be having a strong bond here. This is connected to the root chakra. We have her one, a new beginning. And we also have here observing. So y'all can be observing strong bonds at this time here with 12. And that is a new beginning and a choice. Y'all can be seeing 112 as y'all angel number as well. Eyes, let him out. Throwing out. Because he gonna keep crying until he get out. What's wrong with him? Okay, chill out. Throwing you out. What's coming in for my collective? We have her, the scared chakra. So we have the not solar plex chakra, but the secret chakra. This is connected to the secret chakra, and it got something to do with the love bond. So somewhere it has a love bond here, and it has something to do with the seated secret chakra. Someone here needs to confront their shadow here, and it has something to do with their hair. Someone could be having a love bond, but it's connected to the secret chakra, and it has something to do with that as well here. Someone could be confronting their shadow or something like that as well. So we have her love bond, and also the secret chakra. So someone could be confronting their secret chakra. And we also have the solar plex chakra as well here. Okay. So someone here could be confronting their shadow or something like that as well. This is connected to the heart chakra, and it has something to do with the throat chakra here. So we should be using our throat chakra and our heart chakra with love and bonds. It has something to do with love bonds. Okay. We have her reconnecting with universal healing and shield. So at this time, someone here could be reconnecting here, and it has something to do with universal and healing and shield. It has something to do with that here. It has something to do with releasing, purifying toxicness, and letting go. So somebody here could be reconnecting to something here that they should have released, and it has something to do with that here collective. What's coming in for my collective here? We have for compassion and love healing code. Compassion and love healing code. It has something to do with the heart chakra. Her is very open her, and it has something to do with releasing her. So at this time, her we should be releasing at this time, but it has something to do with compassion. Someone could be having compassion her with this love healing code, but at this time we should be releasing, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the crown portal, and it has something to do with the divine union and separations, with preparing, with miracle of healing code. So at this time here, we should be using our crown chakra here, and it's connected to our crown chakra, and it has something to do with separation here and unions and divine. We should be using our throat chakra here, and it has something to do with our throat chakra here. Okay. Someone here is determined, and someone here is going to be tested and confronting negotiations, sir. Because somebody here is determined. It has something to do with fearless journey. So someone could be on their fearless journey here, and it has something to do with that here collective. It has something to do with the fearless journey and duality here. So someone here could be going through something again, or someone here wants someone here to go through something again. We should be using our throat chakra here as well here, and it has something to do with that here. So someone could be having some type of compassion or something like that her collective, and it has something to do with that her compassion, and it has something to do with that her. Okay. Somewhere her heart chakra is open big time her. The heart chakra is open big time, and it has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with the throat chakra needs to be used because it has something to do with emotions here at the bottom, and it has something to do with that her. Somebody here heart chakra is open big time, and I'm just gonna have to keep it real. Like heart chakra is open. We have her stillness, so we should be in stillness at this time, and it has something to do with stillness her, your alignments with clarity, quietness, and minds who hear the wisdom within. Stillness. So at this time we should be in stillness at this time, and we should be using our throat chakra her. We also have her manifestations her, so we should be stillness in our manifestations at this time. Give me one on this love bomb here. We have her authentic, living your true strengths of your energies, and authentic of attracting with alignments with you, expressing your fulfillment without fears, letting go of people pleasing and tendencies her, with authentic and reflection her. So we should be authentic, and we should be reflecting. It has something to do with having the courage her, and it has something to do with that her. We should be having reflecting as well as having authenticity. It has something to do with people pleasing her. So someone her could be people pleasing with this love bomb. And it has something to do with that her. Okay. We have her left on red. So somebody here is left on red her. And it has something to do with ignoring messages unseen and not responding her. Left on red. We also have her sweet, sour, fake niceness, meaning, and also manipulation her. So someone here is wearing a mask her. And someone here don't need to be talking to this person that's wearing a mask her with this fake niceness. And it has something to do with that her. Okay. So someone here should be leaving messages on red her. Somebody here is left on red. So someone here that's wearing a mask, someone should be leaving them on red. Anyone on this compassion. We have her wasn't love, it was just control, possessions, and power play and ego. So somebody here is controlling somebody here. Wasn't love, but it was control. So somebody here could be controlling someone here. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with mute, not moving on. So somebody who is not moving on, they're hiding their feelings and fake claiming and still hurt her. So somebody here is not moving on here. And it has something to do with that her. And they with someone her that's controlling her. And it has something to do with that her with possession, power play, and ego. They with this person. Because they don't want to move on with this fake smile. But somebody here is going to be heartbroken her. This what's going to happen to somebody. They finna be heartbroken her. Because they want to have their heart chakra open. And be a people pleaser her. Something's not adding up her. Because somebody here is reconciling with the past her. That's why something is not adding up. Because they reconciling into the past. And it has something to do with that her collective. That's why something ain't adding up for them. Whoever this is. We have for the light of God, wisdom, intelligence, inspiring and strong in faith and also creativeness her. The light of God. And it has something to do with that her. We also have her choices. Somewhere has choices her. And it has something to do with that as well her. Give me one on this authentic. Someone here is in a new world. Karmic completion. Traveling, fulfillment, and success after the quietness of success. The new world. So someone here is in a new world. In a new cycle. And whoever that's in this new cycle here needs to be the light of God and wisdom of intelligence and insight. Solutions of faith and creative of power. And it has something to do with that here. Someone here could be the diamond of the rough. One of a kind, under pressure, overcoming, tuning into something greater. And it has something to do with the Queen of Wands, the diamond of the rough. But it has something to do with the chakras her. Our chakras should be aligned. And it has something to do with that her. And someone her, this Queen of Wands, is building in the community and teaching others about their chakras. And it has something to do with that her. It got something to do with someone here is a phoenix her. And they are rose it from the ashes. Somebody here is a chosen one. And it has something to do with that here with this travel. So it has something to do with someone could be in their new world here. Or someone here is in the new world. Okay. Give me one more. We have for new beginnings and fresh starts. Clearing and taking advantage. So somebody here having a new beginning with someone here that is controlling her. This is somebody new beginning because they have their heart chakra open. And it has something to do with their heart chakra. It's connected to their heart chakra here. This is what somebody here having a new beginning. New beginnings is here. It has something to do with their hair. Somebody's chakras need to be aligned here, and their chakras need to be aligned in building in the community. Their chakras need to be aligned, and it has something to do with their hair. Someone here is tuning out, but someone here could be in the Six of Wands, sir, and somebody here could be tuning on. But it has something to do with miracles, sir, and it has something to do with you hold the key to destiny. So it has something to do with miracles, sir, and you hold the key to destiny. But it has something to do with partnerships and support. And it has something to do with the Queen of Swords, sir. Air energy, partnerships, and support. But it has something to do with twin flames, sir, and it has something to do with perspectives of program her. So somebody here could be watching a twin flame, or it got something to do with twin flames, sir. But something is a martial law, and it has something to do with that her. And someone here is in a martial law with new generation. It has something to do with the King of Wands, sir. It has something to do with this King of Wands, sir, and top secrets. So this King of Wands is finding out something here with these top secrets. It has something to do with controlling resources, sir. And it has something to do with the comment of the nudge, intuitive, and soul map, following the signs. So somebody here is following the signs here with this controlling resources, sir. That's what it has something to do with. Somebody here, new beginnings, sir. Is someone here controlling them, her. And it has something to do with their heart chakra is open her, wide open her, because they want to have compassion. And it has something to do with their her. Someone here need to heal their heart her, and they need to heal their heart chakra, and it has something to do with their her, because it has something to do with someone could be having a new beginning, and they could be in their authority self, living your true strengths and your energies, attracting with alignments with you. So it has something to do with somebody who is in their authentic self, and it has something to do with love beyond. So it has something to do with someone who can be loving beyond, and it has something to do with the heart chakra her, but it has something to do with a new beginning in a new world. So somebody's heart chakra is open big time here, and it's connected to the secrets chakra and the solar plex chakra. And it has something to do with that as well here. Hold on. So that's what's going on. Someone here could be by themselves here and they in a new world, while somebody else here is letting somebody control them, and it's connected to the heart chakra. We have her Gemini energy, her communication. Gemini energy in communication. So this got something to do with communication here. We also have her Aquarius energy. Okay. Give me one on this love beyond. We have her the sun, essence, and also personality here. So someone here could be in their essence and it's connected to their personality. It has something to do with the wishing well, and it has something to do with Saturn energy and the truth. So someone here could be in the wishing well here with Saturn energy and the truth. It has something to do with her. It has something to do with Aries energy, I am, and it has something to do with 6th house her and somebody routes. So it has something to do with somebody routes her in 6th house. and I am. Someone here needs to know their identity is connected to the identity and their self. It has something to do with the wish fulfillment of wishes, as well as supportive and also inspiring here, and it has something to do with that here with this Trinity. Someone here needs to go through a transformation in Scorpio energy, and it has something to do with that here. And these relationships and partnerships here needs to go through a transformation. These relationships and partnerships in 7th house. And it has something to do with that here. It's destined for them to go through this. And it got something to do with the Lamb moon and change. It's destined for them to go through this with this Lamb moon and change. Because someone here needs to find their essence and their personality here. Give me one more with the sun. We also have for Libra energy, I am balance. So these relationships here need to find their essence and their personality. These relationships that's acting like they're balanced. It has something to do with intuitive her, and it has something to do with in 4th house her rooted. So somebody here can be very intuitive her. They need to follow their intuition her in 4th house and what they root into. It has something to do with her because it has something to do with Jupiter energy here, and it has something to do with Jupiter energy in abundance. We have here the solar eclipse and resolve, but it has something to do with in Aries energy here. The solar plex and resolve, and it has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with 8th house her transformation and mystery. So at this time, these relationships should be in their essence and personality. It's connected to their essence and their personality here. That's what it has something to do with her, collective. It should be in their essence, in their personality. Okay, and it has something to do with that her. We have her coffee talk, meeting, talking, and feeling and building relationships. So yeah, somebody here could be building relationships with this coffee talk. And it has something to do with that her. And we also have the 10 of Pentacles, family, foundations, and also higher commitment. So somebody here is building her with a higher commitment and also family here with this 10 of Pentacles at this time. Give me one on the sun. We have for the butterfly, elevating to the next level and healing the inner childhood wounds to release the past. So someone here needs to heal the inner childhood wounds with this butterfly. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with these people that's meeting up and building friendships should be doing this at this time. They should be healing the inner childhood wounds. And it has something to do with that and releasing the past. It has something to do with that, but they want to play mind games, sir. This is what they want to play, is mind games. And it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with mind games, sir. But somebody here for the ghost sick. Because it has something to do with somebody here thinking that they having a breakthrough here. And it has something to do with the breakthrough here. But these single people here could be having a breakthrough here, but they in the now. And it has something to do with that. They're not facing the truth and they want to be irresponsible here. That's what these single people thinking that they having a breakthrough here. And it has something to do with that here. Someone here needs to heal the inner childhood wounds. Express their personality here. It has something to do with their personality. Give me one on balance in relationships. This is for single adults and people that's in relationships. We have her running in avoidance. So somebody could be acting like they in a relationship with somebody here, but they running in avoidance to heal their inner childhood wounds. It has something to do with mind games here, and it has something to do with somebody here only want to play mind games. If they can't play mind games, they go ghost somebody here. And it has something to do with these people with this coffee talk and building relationships here, thinking that they having a breakthrough by building relationships. But it has something to do with these single people here is in denial. And it has something to do with they don't want to face responsibility. And it has something to do with people that's in higher commitments and partnerships and completion here wants to only celebrate. And it has something to do with that her. They only want to celebrate her. And it has something to do with that with friends. But somebody here could be missing somebody and craving and desiring and thinking. But it has something to do with that her. Somebody here could be ascended. And it has something to do with that her. But it has something to do with the Six of Pentacles. And it has something to do with somebody here only wants somebody here to give. Somebody here got a toxic bond and assault patterns. This is what they have. And they only want somebody here to give. That's the shocking news. Somebody here played around her. So what it has something to do with somebody here needs to find their essence in their personality here and heal their inner childhood wounds. And it has something to do with that her. That's to even be in a new world. And it has something to do with that. Because it has something to do with these people that's acting like they balance. They run and they avoiding something here. And what they running and avoiding is healing their inner childhood wounds. And it has something to do with that her collective. Okay? I want her needs to heal their inner childhood wounds her. Okay? They have to find their personality. That's what it has something to do with their identity in first house. And it has something to do with their hair. That's why it's connected to Aries energy. Aries is the first zodiac sign in the deck. But it has something to do with first house. It's connected to Aries as well. And it has something to do with they need to find their identity. That's what it has something to do with her. Okay? That's what it has something to do with collective. We have for the Nine of Wands, fire energy. Somebody here is standing their ground here, and somebody here is standing their ground against friendships. What's coming in for the sign? What's coming in for my collective? What's the message for them? We have for the Two of Wands, so someone here could be online planning as well as online and things like that here, and it has something to do with that here. We also have the Ace of Cups here, and it has something to do with contracts here. So somebody here is online with contracts here with this Ace of Cups, water energy. It has something to do with it, but somebody here is going to be heartbroken here. Whoever that's online here, whoever that's talking on the phone here, they're going to be heartbroken here with this Ace of Cups. What's coming in? We have the Seven of Wands. Somebody here is standing their ground here. Whatever somebody planned, they need to stand their ground. Because it has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. And it got something to do with the Knight of Cups. So, someone could be giving the Earth sign here a romantic offer. And it has something to do with the Emperor. But this Queen of Pentacles got a counterpart here. And it has something to do with that here. This person is messing with the Emperor. Aries energy. But this person is having somebody else come in and give them an offer. And it has something to do with that as well. What's coming in for my collective? We have the Ten of Wands. Somebody here is carrying burdens, and it has something to do with that her. That's why somebody here needs to stand their ground and not carry somebody's burdens. We have the Magician, Gemini energy, and we have the Three of Wands. Someone could be manifesting her, and it has something to do with that her. Somebody's ships could be coming in with the Three of Wands, but it has something to do with that her and their manifestations. But it has something to do with somebody here could be manifesting a water sign, a Queen of Cups. Okay, Gemini energy as well. What else is coming in? We have her the Five of Swords. So somebody here finna be fighting her. What they finna be fighting on is because somebody here wants somebody here to carry their burdens. That's why somebody here finna be fighting, because they wanted somebody here to carry their burdens, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the Nine of Wands, and it has something to do with the Ten of Wands. So this Nine of Wands here is the Ten of Wands, and it has something to do with that. Some of you guys should be standing your ground with family with this Ten of Pentacles. You should be standing your ground with family as well, because if you don't, you're going to be stuck here, and it has something to do with that here with this Eight of Swords. So at this time we got the 7, 8. So that was that 7, 8, 9. Should be standing your ground here. Whoever you planning with, you should be standing your ground with your position. Don't let people come into your position here, whoever you planning with at this time, collective, and it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with if you don't stand your ground here. If you don't stand your ground here, you're going to carry burdens. If you don't stand your ground with your position, you're going to carry somebody else's burdens, sir. And it has something to do with that collective. You're going to carry somebody else's burdens, because it has something to do with when you're carrying these burdens, they're going to be fighting with you with this Five of Swords, and it has something to do with that collective. That's what's coming in. Y'all need to stand your ground with your position here. We have her the Six of Pentacles. So somebody here could be given to someone here at this time. The Six of Pentacles. And that has something to do with that her. We also have the Two of Wands. This is what somebody here planning on. And this is what somebody planning. And they give it to someone here. Over and over and over. And it has something to do with that here, collective. Give me one on the Two of Wands. It has something to do with the Seven of Cups. Somebody here has a whole bunch of options here, and it has something to do with that here, the Seven of Cups. Someone here is planning her online here, and they could be on the phone here, and they could be having a lot of options here, and it has something to do with that here with this Seven of Cups. Okay, and it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with the Two of Wands, and it has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody here could be juggling a Queen of, not a Queen of Pentacles, but somebody could be juggling a Queen of Swords. And it has something to do with that, because it has something to do with the Moon, Cancer, as well as Pisces energy. This is what's hidden. Or this Queen of Swords could be juggling somebody. Give me one on the Seven of Wands. We have her Justice, Libra energy. So it has something to do with someone here. Got something to do with a Libra here. Somebody here trying to put illusions up to this Libra. Or this Libra got a whole bunch of options. And it has something to do with that as well here. That's what somebody here need to stand their ground. Because it has something to do. That's how they go get their justice. Because it got something to do with the Seven of Wands. And it got something to do with the Six of Wands. If they stand their ground and they protect themselves, they going to be in the Six of Wands here. Because somebody here, it ain't nothing but competition with this Five of Wands. If they do not stand their ground, it's going to be competition. And it has something to do with that here. Give me one on the Ten of Wands. We have for the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is the truth. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here go only carry burdens. And they go carry burdens that is not theirs. This is what's going to happen. They go carry burdens that's not theirs. And it has something to do with that here, collective. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy here. And we also have the Five of Swords. So these toxic relationships here, somebody here finna be fighting in these toxic relationships. In these karmic relationships here. Because it has something to do with the Nine of Wands. Somebody here gonna stand their ground. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here needs to stand their ground from these toxic relationships, because it ain't nothing but some fighting her. Give me one on the Five of Swords. We have her Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So I have something to do with somebody here thought that they could bring conflict to this Temperance angel here with this Five of Swords. And the reason why they want to bring confrontation to this Temperance angel, because this Temperance angel here know the truth. And it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with the King of Cups, and it has something to do with this King of Cups here is carrying burdens, water energy, because it has something to do with that here. That's why somebody here ain't talking. They only the hermit. This Temperance angel is. So what it look like to me, her collective, it has something to do with this online crap here, man. And these options somebody here thought that they was doing, and these plans, it ain't nothing but illusions. Because it's a whole bunch of options, sir. And it has something to do with that collective. And it has something to do with the only way you gonna get your justice is standing your ground and standing in your position. And knowing thyself. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with that's the only way you gonna get your justice, because somebody here only wants somebody here to carry burdens, and they want somebody here to carry their own. They want somebody here to carry their burdens. This is the truth with this Ace of Swords. They gonna make you carry burdens that's not yours, and it has something to do with that here if you do not stand your ground, because it has something to do with somebody here only want to fight her with this Five of Swords, and it has something to do with that here. That's all they want. And this Temperance angel know this. And it has something to do with that here. This Temperance angel know the truth. That's a fact. Now so do it there here. So whatever somebody thought that they was doing her, it ain't what it cracked up to be. We have her pathway. So this is somebody pathway. Somebody here always got a pathway. And it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with self-love. Somebody pathway should be self-love. That should be their pathway. Give me one on this Seven of Cups. Somebody here finna get a walking. Didn't I tell you that? They go get a walking here with these options. That's for sure. And it has to do with that, because it ain't nothing but the flying monkeys here. And somebody here want to do the flying monkeys on somebody here that's a star rising. But it has something to do with that here with this unexpected money. And it has something to do with that. Yeah, somebody finna get a walking on their options. It has something to do with that here. It has something to do with it. And what they finna get a walking on is somebody here messing with a karmic maximum. They messing with this karmic maximum, and it has something to do with that here. Yeah, it has something to do with this karmic maximum. It's somebody hidden enemy, and it has something to do with that here, and it got something to do with these empresses here for to figure this out. Yeah, this is what they figure walking on here, man. If they don't stand their ground, what else coming in? We have her the Wheel of Fortune, and it has something to do with that her. Something is fated for this karmic maximum, because it has something to do with somebody her is somebody hidden enemy her, and they hidden enemy to these empresses her. This is who they this hidden enemy to, is these empresses, because it has something to do with somebody her is doing black magic on a sweetheart her. They doing black magic on this sweetheart, and it has something to do with that her. That's why it's judgment on somebody her. These are real facts. And we want more. We have her the Ten of Swords. Didn't I tell you that? Somebody here trying to Ten of Swords. Somebody here that know the truth. This Temperance angel. They're trying to Ten of Swords this person. And it has something to do with that. But this Temperance angel have been through the Ten of Swords multiple times. It has something to do with that. And they try to Ten of Swords a achiever. This who they try to Ten of Swords a achiever. And it has something to do with that. But it got something to do with somebody real love trying to do this to this Temperance angel. This Temperance angel real love did this to them. They real love. And it has something to do with that. This Temperance angel was real to this, to their real love. But they real love Ten of Swords them because they was an achiever. This is what they did to this Temperance angel. Yeah, sound good. It got something to do with somebody here is an achiever here, and it got something to do with real love. But it got something to do with somebody here got faith that they gonna find a real love one day. It got something to do with that. But somebody here that got faith, what they got faith in is loving they self. And it has something to do with that here. But somebody here want to do the evil eye on this Temperance angel. And that sound good and all. Whoever this is that's doing this evil eye, this in the near future. But this Temperance angel already moved on. This Temperance angel don't care about you doing no evil eye on them. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody here finna get awoke in her old line here. They ain't nothing but an illusions here with this 7 of Cups and this 2 of Wands and they plans. They finna get awoken on these options they thought that they had online. That's what they finna get awoken on. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with these karmic maximums is getting justice. Because if they don't stand their ground, and they don't stand their ground, these karmic maximums is getting justice because they need to stand their ground with the 7 of Wands. And they need to stand their ground in their position and stand their ground and speak up for themselves. Because somebody's Hearth chakra is too open up in her. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody already know that they going to be carrying burdens here with this Wheel of Fortune. And somebody here know the truth. That they're going to be carrying somebody else's burdens. And it has something to do with that if they don't stand their ground. And it has something to do with that here. This is the truth. And it has something to do with that here with the Wheel of Fortune. But somebody here thought that they could fight this Temperance angel with the 5 of Swords here. And 10 of Swords, this Temperance angel. This is what they thought that they could do. But this Temperance angel have been through wars. This Temperance angel is also the 9 of Wands, the warrior. This person been through a lot of wars. This person is used to these 10 of Swords and these 5 of Swords and these 10 of Swords, sir. These Temperance angel don't care about these 10 of Swords and these 5 of Swords, but this Temperance angel know that this Temperance angel ain't going through this. This Temperance angel knows somebody else finna go through this. And they gonna get 10 of Swords in her, and they also gonna go through the 5 of Swords if they don't stand their ground with their options they thought that they had. And it has something to do with that. This is what this Temperance angel know. This Temperance angel not even in none of that. This Temperance angel know the truth. And this Temperance angel know somebody who gonna be nothing but 10 of Swords in her. This gonna be their fate. Because they don't want to go through change. And they want to sit around her and be messing with these karmic maximums. But this is what they finna get clarity on. While they thinking that they online doing something here. Like her need to wake up, man. They need to wake up here, whoever this is. Like, these are facts, man. These are real facts here. We have her Earth. Somebody here planting their seeds with this Earth. Yeah, they planting their seeds here. And we also have the Sun. Somebody here happy where they planting their seeds. I guess. What's coming in? We have her the world. I told you, this world here finna find out what's going on here with this world. Yeah, the world finna find out. You know what the world finna find out here? Wherever they going, it's up to them. Wherever they going in their pathway. But it has something to do with that here, and it has something to do with somebody here. It ain't gonna be nothing but hell for these people. It's gonna be hell for these people, man, with this world. And it has something to do with that here. Wherever they going, it ain't gonna be nothing but hell. And it has something to do with that here. Because it got something to do with they gonna be going through hell. And it's gonna be seen. It's definitely gonna be seen here with this light. They don't even see it coming, man. They don't see it coming. These karmic maximums is playing somebody here, putting up illusions and getting justice. And it has something to do with the Sun, Leo energy here. These people happy here. And it got something to do with that here. But in a minute they gonna be in hell. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here ignore to meditate. They don't even meditate no more. They just think that they got the strength and they don't meditate here. But then they want to act like they gifted her. How you gifted? I told you they don't want to have the strength to do these gifts. But they don't want to meditate before they giving their gifts to somebody else. They don't want to reflect on who they giving their gifts to. They don't want to reflect on who they giving their gifts to. That's why that's a no-no. That's what's going on here. Whatever somebody thought they was on here. Told you, these people that's in this sun, they finna go through a straight nasty disaster here. These people that thought that they was happy here with this world, finna go through a straight nasty disaster. And it has something to do with that here. And I'm gonna tell you, they wanted this person that was in the sun to go through a nasty disaster. But this person they gonna go through a nasty disaster is gonna be these people that's gonna be going through a nasty disaster. Because it has something to do with that here. You know why they gonna go through a nasty disaster here, collective? Because it has something to do with they want to sit around here with this chase of wealth. Somebody want to keep spending money. They want to keep spending money and thinking they got money to keep giving to somebody else. That's why they finna go through a nasty disaster here. And somebody here is knowledge on it. They knowledgeable on it. And they know somebody here, wherever they're spending money, finna go through a nasty disaster. And this person that's knowledgeable know this. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. Yep. That's what's going on here, collective. Somebody here that's in the sun. These humans gonna need something. They gonna need something here. They thinking everybody they friend. And they thinking everybody cool with them. And everything else. But it ain't what it seemed to be. We got here what? Pluto energy, 3rd house, Gemini energy, I think. And it has something to do with communication, witty, as well as mastermind. Whoever they playing with her, read a whole bunch of books. And it has something to do with that her. We also have her and they reading on somebody her money coming out their pocket. They reading up to somebody money that's coming out their pocket. And it has something to do with neutron energy in 2nd house her. And it has something to do with Taurus energy I have. And it has something to do with struggling with material possessions. Somebody here know. Somebody here finna go through money problems. And it has something to do with that, collective. Give me one on these humans. It says her moon in Leo energy, 5th house her. I will. I need to be needed by others. So someone here in this world that think that they need to be needed by others here, with this 5th house here, I will. They finna see, because it has something to do with neutron energy here, 8th house, Scorpio energy, I desire, inheritance, wounds, and intimacy and truth. So somebody here having intimacy and truth with somebody here. And it has something to do with moods, as well as deja vu, observing, as well as tendencies of expectations, poor boundaries, spiritual and sexual, as well as projections of abandonment, mistreating others. So somebody here finna mistreat somebody here. They don't care about they need these people that need to be needed by others is going to get served. These people that need to be needed by others is going to be getting served her with this world cord. And it has something to do with that because they got to be needed by others, whoever this is. Give me one on this sun. We have her neutron energy in 6th house, Virgo energy, self-sacrificing and serving for others. Somebody here, they serve for others. This person that's in the sun. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with in Jupiter energy, 10th house, Capricorn energy, I use. Somebody here ain't nothing but a natural leader. And they serve others the right way. And it has something to do with respecting, caring, honesty, talented, own and finding things, mentoring others, confidence, charm, as well as resourceful and hard working her. This person by themselves in the sun, but helping others. And it has something to do with that her. What's this? Yeah. That's what that shows. Somebody here needed by others. Yeah, okay. Somebody here can be helping their parents. Somebody here can need to be helping their parents here too. They elderlies, they need to be helping the elderly at this time too. It has something to do with that because it has something to do with Mars energy in 5th house her I, will, verbal, and creativeness. And it has something to do with communication, act, witty, love games, as well as pride and parents. So somebody here be using their own parent, and it has something to do with that as well. With also over promises and talkable and lies at ease and hidden intentions here with this not Mercury in 5th house her Leo energy I, will. Somebody here finna go through a natural disaster. Whoever this is. And you know why they finna go through a natural disaster here? Because it has something to do with Mars energy, 7th house, Libra energy, iron balance, like a challenge. Because somebody here thought that they like a challenge. And you trying energy, 1st house, Aries energy, I am seeking personal liberty. So this couple here likes a challenge, while somebody else here is in liberty by themselves. And it has something to do with that her. I made my point of view. At this time, these people that need to be needed by others here with this world should be taking care of their elderly at this time. These people that need to be needed by others should be taking care of the elderly. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they supposed to be making a sacrifice to serve others. That's how they get their son, and that's how they be happy by themselves. If they want to be needed by others, they should be helping the elderly, and they will be in the sun. It has something to do with that and it has something to do with why they sitting around here believing what somebody else is telling them they finna go through a natural disaster. Because if you're trying to hear what somebody else trying to say, you're supposed to be serving others. And you should be out there helping the elder if you want to be needed by others. You should be helping the elder, not sitting around here believing what somebody else saying and they going through a natural disaster. Yeah, so that's why somebody here if go through a natural disaster for playing around here. Yeah, they playing around here, whoever this is. Because they thought they had it in a bag her, whoever this is. Yeah, that's why they get served her. They definitely is. We have her, you are hot. So somebody here is telling somebody they hot her. And we also have her interesting. So somebody here acting like they interested in somebody here, and somebody here going. Yeah, that's what's going on here, man. So I heard me get a wake up call. We have her catfish. Didn't I tell you? These people that sitting around her, somebody here jealous of somebody here, and they catfishing them. And it got something to do with these people that need it by others. They catfishing somebody here. They could be even catfishing an elderly person. That's why something is a stop. And it got something to do with this world. And it has something to do with their. It has something to do with they could be trying to catfish their own parent. They're not going to be able to catfish their own parent no more, whoever this is. And it has something to do with their. Because it got something to do with somebody acting like they jealous her. But somebody here finna be heartbroken. Somebody finna be arguing. And somebody here is jealous. And somebody here that's spiritual. And it has something to do with that here. Because they want to break this spiritual heart person. Heart? Yeah, sound good. Give me one on self-sacrifice her. It has something to do with ghosted. Did I tell you this person? It says serving and sacrificing and serving others. They ghosted to serve another person here. And it has something to do with that here. This is what's being seen. They ghosted somebody here. Because somebody here served other people. And it has to do with that here. That's why somebody here finna be heartbroken here. And then who finna be heartbroken here is this catfish person. It's finna be heartbroken here. And because it has something to do with that here. Somebody here is toxic. And they put up mixed signals here. They toxic and they put up big signals. And it has something to do with that here. Give me one on this criticism. What I tell you. Somebody here only put people in friend zones. This is what somebody do. They put them in friend zone. I'm going to show it to you. They catfish them. They catfish them. They catfish them here. They ghost them. And then they put them in friend zones. Somebody heard crazy. Somebody heard crazy. That's what I told you. Somebody finna be heartbroken here. Even friends finna be heartbroken because they friends finna ghost them too. Because all they own is catfishing somebody here. And it has something to do with that here. This is what somebody here don't see. With these strategies, they finna feel uncompleted here with these strategies. They finna be uncompleted. Because somebody here ain't finna be speaking here. Y'all need to not be speaking to these toxic people here. Make these toxic people go through a heartbreak. Not y'all go through the heartbreak with these strategies and incompletions. Y'all need to make these people that's heartbroken here, these toxic people go through a heartbreak. Not you guys. Because they try to make y'all go through a heartbreak and feel uncompleted here. This is what they do with these mixed signals. Wake up now. Wake up now. Wake up what y'all dealing with her. Yeah. Because it has something to do with that her collector. Okay? I'm about to go in a minute. Give me a couple of these. We have for sometimes I didn't know what to do. So sometimes somebody here don't know what to do. We also have for I feel bad what I have done. Somebody act like they feel bad what they have done. Yeah. That's something to do with her. It has something to do with it's not my baby. So something ain't somebody baby her either. Somebody here ain't other like. They ain't nothing like her, whoever this is. It has something to do with there. Somebody here, I am single. So somebody can be single. It has something to do with third house in communication her. It has something to do with a short journey, elevations, siblings, early education her. Third house. Yeah, it has something to do with that her. What I'm doing is wrong. Whoever this is. Somebody here got a divine bodyguard too. Whoever this is. Okay? We got her seal, business and contracts her with this seal. And it has something to do with documents, gifted of money as well her, and paperwork. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with rewards. So somebody here is getting rewards her with winning money, payout, as well as professional work and things like that with this rewards. Yeah. Give me one of these and I am gone. We have here the nud, small increase as well as honest and assistance with fresh start, staying, working in career, and also building nudge. And I saw doing somebody can be building her with their family. And I saw doing that her with these coins. Take care. Bye bye.